Libra. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day wherever this finds you in the world. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Libra Tarot reading. Libra Love Reading. Why am I already having a brain fart? Libra Love Messages, channeled messages from your person, channeled love messages. A reading, a reading where we're going into thoughts, feelings, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming, next steps, next moves. Let's take a deep dive, Libra. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Libra. Please show us the cards, Aho. Two of Wands in reverse. Aries energy. Okay, so this is someone you're waiting on. There's a commitment around it. It's long-term energy. You might already be there. Maybe you were there. Maybe you weren't quite there yet. Pretty validating. Two of Wands here in your first placement. This is an Aries energy and it's Mars energy. It's in reverse. Wow. It's waiting on an Emperor energy here. Yeah, actually, I think this might be your overall energy. But the message already came through as well, connecting to the weight. More Aries energy, by the way. Mars and Aries energy. And in the partnership placement, what is this about? Well, the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Is there an apology here for the weight? What's going on? Because the Three of Swords is in reverse. So is it someone you are currently not talking to, or is it someone that you are around? It's going to be very specific for you, and I want to continue getting your cards down. It's definitely around commitment. The Hierophant is here. More divine masculine energy, a Taurus energy. It's right below this Two of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it's pretty clear. There's this long-term energy that you either have already been in, or you were working toward it, or it was a possibility, and it's just clear that there's delays around it happening, whatever that means for you. The Three of Swords is also in reverse, and that's interesting because I'm wondering if there is an apology, and it's connecting to this Devil energy here, which is in the upright, and it's where their energy is quite strong. Yep, I think that's what it is. Things have not been worked out, and there is already here. Oh, yeah. Somebody here has a really big apology to make. Judgment is here. It's connecting directly with the Devil. So I do want the Devil energy, I want to validate if that is coming around, perhaps for some of you, what happened. Should you be in this energy of no contact, no communication, and or in separation, the Three of Swords in reverse. Because that is both a healing energy, but it's also in an apology. And it's not just kitty cornered, cat cornered here with the Devil, but it's really clearly a connection to it. You know, is this around a behavior? Is it around a vice? Is it around money? Like whatever it is, I will tell you it's really clear also with Judgment. And the upright energy that somebody is waking up. And this is a final decision energy, so this is also very clearly for you. Because it's getting clarity, it's kind of airing everything out. You could say like shaking out the rug. It's truth, it's clarity. Again, it's a final decision kind of time here. And it's connected to this person, one, because you've been waiting for somebody to make a choice, a decision, some kind of move, and it's very clearly connected to commitment. I want to validate that it might even be connected to a third party, and you could say that it might be in the way of money, work, connecting with our Emperor, but that can also be another person. Right here above, the Three of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant, which can definitely be connecting to paperwork kind of energy. So that's really specific if it's a person and if it's romantic or not. It's going to be specific to your situation. But what's really clear is there's a delay around the commitment, the long-term energy. For some of you might even be including marriage or just the commitment toward it, because it's a slow-moving energy, the Hierophant. It is a card of commitments, and again, it can be around marriage and paperwork, but it's a long-term kind of energy. So it's clear that that's what this is about. It's just where you've been and what, like the details, the specific details, I'm not always privy to, and I don't need to be, and you know them. So this is also really clear with this wake-up energy, the apology that is here, and the King of Swords, by the way, connecting in the partnership placement to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, but also the Three of Swords in reverse. That there is an apology coming through here for you. That much is really clear, Gemini and Mercury energy. One of four kings, I wanted to say, under our Emperor, who is here. Somebody who's strategizing, super clear. And the Emperor strategizing with the King of Swords around communication, like what they're going to say, and intentional communication. So it's really super clear that it's around an apology. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, connected to the Three of Swords in reverse and the Devil, that it's the fact that things have not been worked out here. There are setbacks in this connection clearly, but I also do want to validate if there's some kind of financial situation that is connecting for you. It's here, like it's a validation of that I want you to know that I'm seeing it. I also want to validate the energy around the Justice in reverse. Wow. And the World card in reverse. Okay, it is getting clearer. Around the energy of the Hierophant, that there could be third party also, again, or it could be around romantic. It could be around people, but it could also be around non-romantic. So, for example, expectations that other people have, following things, a conformity energy, like this is how I've been conditioned or raised, whatever, to do things in my life. So it could be around cultural, religious differences, money. I will tell you it's pretty clear also, just even with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that there could be something involved with money. You know, materialism, overspending, overworking, somebody maybe who's a workaholic kind of energy. Also super specific, but I want to bring that through. Look what is here with Judgment, which is in the upright, by the way, and that's Archangel Gabriel. The angel for messages and the herald of visions. It's here with Justice, which is in reverse. So a validation that if there are some contracts or paperwork, some kind of issues connecting to that it's, it is I guess you could say it's still going on. And it might involve just money in general, past behaviors or situations. But these contracts or paperwork or situations, again, could also be connecting with a third party. So I do want to validate that. That's connected to the heart chakra. And Libra, that's your energy. That is your energy. Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's around truth as well. And it's in reverse. So some not being honest energy. And there is an apology for that. You know, what is that about? Again, it's really specific to you. But I want to tell you the World card is here in reverse. Three of Pentacles is here. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to tell you why there is truth and clarity coming here. Why this person is going to either break a silence or end a no contact. Maybe like step up kind of energy and bring some truth and clarity to you. When you find your reading here today, it can be in real time, but it can also be weeks, months, really even years later. When you find it, when it finds you, when you find each other. Because timing, trust the timing, you know. Readings are timeless, that's what I wanted to say. But I want to tell you something. In real time, I'm channeling for you. Still in the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse, because yes, that does go on for some weeks after. But more importantly and specifically, I'm channeling under Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And things that even you could say paperwork issues, contracts, that sort of thing, whatever it's about, money, other people. And also, these are things that either come to the surface if there's something hidden around it, truth surface, or things complete. And that's the other thing, truths. Things that have been hidden come to light. Things are surfacing, and it's probably no more apparent to me than it is here in the moon in reverse. Quite literally, what has been hiding here in the moon, the Pisces energy, major arcana. Truth and clarity coming to the surface specifically as I channel for you. It is right here with why it's delayed. It's here with what happened. It's here with what you've been waiting for. It's here, more importantly, connected to the other one of many major arcanas that are here at the table at this point, because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas on the table already. But the moon in reverse is specifically connected to the Hierophant, which is, again, around commitment and paperwork, possibly slow-moving energy, maybe some issues going on. Marriage, whether it's what you've been waiting for or where you were, or connecting to other contracts, partnerships, long-term. So super validating that that is what this person is strategizing to communicate about. It's what's also coming to light around them. You come out of the moon specifically in reverse. That's where we go into the sun, our luminary, and it starts to reveal things that have been hidden. And that is what is happening around this person, and it is what is coming in. And more validation, look at this corner of major arcana. It's crazy. I mean, there's just 5 here alone with the Emperor in the upright overall. As you could see with the deck I chose for you today at the Tarot Closet. And I just whacked the camera. The Devil in the upright, where their energy is quite strong. The World in reverse. Justice in reverse and Judgment in the upright. That it's definitely kind of, this is what's going on. It's the bigger picture. And this World card in reverse are delays around completing the picture for the two of you. Whether that includes even coming together, you could say around union. But it also is just validating around completing the picture. For some of you, it's very specific that it connects to long-term energy, possibly including marriage. And again, it's also around unfinished things, business. It's pretty strong here today, but that's, again, really specific to you. Other contracts, people, what, maybe even long distance around something or someone else. Also not finished. And it's around life-changing decisions. So it's super validating around waking up and making some final decisions here. And also telling me that should there be some paperwork, contracts, third parties around money or paper issues, trails, people, whatever, that this is a time when things are starting to finalize. So that's another thing around the communication that I feel is coming in around this person. The King of Swords, more importantly, the Moon in reverse, right in between that and what you're waiting for, and the Two of Wands in reverse. The delay around these moves, maybe literal travel, choices. Like, this is what is coming in. This is what the conversation is around. And I want to validate that there is an apology here. So that could also be connecting for some of you, like, this is why it's taking so long energy. The World card, the Devil card, and the Emperor. Look how they're all connected. All 3 of them are specifically connected to the root chakra. That centered energy, like basic trust. I am. And the Devil and the Emperor are both in the upright. So this divine masculine energy, of course, with the Emperor in the Yonk, it's divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So it's a balanced energy. And connecting here with the Devil card, again in the upright, it's a validation around this here with the World card in reverse, still like it hasn't been worked out up to this point. That's what I want to say. And again, you can also see that with Judgment and Justice in reverse and connecting here with Judgment, but that's a judgment coming down. So it's clarity, final decision. So again, whether it's connecting with particular situations around money or people, it is here. This is also for you that these things are coming to light, truth and clarity for you. And I do want to validate something specific, though I wonder if this collective is still here. If this is literally connecting to someone that you've had a legal contract with, we are also looking at these decisions being made and healing energy coming here, and a final decision for you to make. Clarity, making a final decision, wake up, reconciliation, and for some of you, closure. So that is definitely here. But I do want to say, yeah, this communication around whatever's been going on. The Three of Pentacles connected with our King of Swords, in the middle of the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, if you were in that energy already, and there has been something going on with the long-term energy, there is some kind of closure energy here. Again, it's just really validating that you're coming together and working some things out, which when the Three of Pentacles can also be around paperwork, contracts, So again, that's a very specific message if that's you with this person, because I also want to validate that it can be around because it's heavy around this person. This is where their energy is really strong for me here at the Tarot Closet. Which, by the way, it's the only place that I release my readings on my official YouTube channel, The Tarot Closet. So if you suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, including those static images, videos, with the voices, and you hear things and you say, that is just Chris. That's how those are the things she says. Keep those emails coming. Let me know. The email's in the description and on the About Me page, because it makes a difference in taking them down. And thank you to those of you that already have. So again, just this energy of healing, this energy of, after everything has happened kind of energy. Again, it could be around coming together to communicate, to finalize things. If this is between the two of you, even here with our Emperor today, Council of Monarchs, my gosh. As well, this could be, because it's so specific to you, connecting even to you and your situation with the third party, or again, around this person in a third party. The Five of Swords is in reverse. Eight of Swords is in reverse. Yeah. So what I do like about that, I gotta say, if there is a third party, it is pretty prominent. Whatever's been kind of keeping somebody from talking, like being in their head and, I don't know about stuck, because you kind of put yourself in the Eight of Swords. Whatever the case is, it could be that it's a mixture of all of the above. I do like that it's in reverse, because that's more energy of kind of releasing that and communicating. It's all leading here to the Three of Pentacles in the upright and the King of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. So there is still this energy of the life-changing decisions and choices that haven't been made. Exactly why, again, or what the details entail is really specific for you, but the Two of Pentacles is here. And that is an energy around choices, like juggling it. One of the pentacles was yours, is yours. What's the other one? Is it work? Is it paperwork stuff, other contracts needing to finalize? Super, super specific, but it's really clear there's delays, there's issues. It could even be a third party connects with the devil energy. Again, that's really specific. In particular, if there is a kind of karmic situation around this person, maybe even you. Now, that's also really specific, and I just want to, the Two of Cups is here. Wow. I want to validate, wow. For some of you, should this be a twin flame? Now that's what I was literally just about to bring in. Oh my gosh, in the bottom of the deck, the Lover's card. Okay, so as I was bringing in that message, the Two of Cups came down, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in the Lover's card here at the bottom of the deck. So this is really super clear that this is someone you love that loves you too. If you are a twin flame, there is a connection here, and I know not everybody is, so take it or leave it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Either way, the Seven of Swords in reverse is both a validation that it's been in the upright. It might still be, and there might be something around not being honest, somebody running, some kind of betrayal energy, money, other people, communication. It's all here. And it's here with the Two of Cups, so it's clear that it's around this partnership. And it's a really strong validation for those of you that there's been a weight around longer term communication or just marriage in general between the two of you, that's also clear. You can see what they ran from. And obviously we could be just looking at the feelings. If you want to know, the moon in reverse, truth and clarity here in this Mercury retrograde under Pisces on top of it, they're here at the surface. So if you wanted to know, it's here. I want you to know that. They do too. It's connecting here literally with the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. It is an I choose you energy. Timing, it seems to be a really big deal here, but communication is definitely, things are surfacing and communication, the communication window is pretty wide open. So if it's possible to see each other, yeah, communication there. It could also be quite literal around voice messages, social media, email. How do you communicate normally? The Five of Swords is here in reverse, and there's definitely some energy around, well, what was maybe said or done here, because it's pretty heavy around that. But I do also want to validate that you might be hearing some information should there be other parties involved. I'll leave it at that. And it is connecting with the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's right where it wanted to go in the Hierophant, which can sometimes connect with that as well. The Knight of Cups, the last but not least coming down, and I still want to talk about the Lover's card, or Princess, Prince Charming kind of energy. I do want to validate here that whatever has been going on, it appears to have played a really big part in why things haven't been moving. They're stuck, the weight, unfinished business. There's a promise kind of energy here in our Knight of Cups. It is connecting with the major arcana and the devil energy. And it's also a validation of some movement. And yes, it can be around marriage proposal energy. I have to validate that with also our Two of Cups and our Lover's card here. And contracts or somebody wanting to talk about it. The Three of Pentacles. We could even be looking at Justice of the Peace energy. Maybe something that changed or stopped or went wrong with that. But again, that's more specific energy. The last major arcana here, well, last but not least, the Lover's card. So it's already really validated for me here that it's long delays around not just communication, but decisions, someone you're waiting on, really big life-changing stuff here. So whether it's a combination of money, stuff, other people, completing things by way of marriage or what, there's definitely, it's happening here. It's like, this is it, final decision time, wake-up time. So we're looking at the World card, getting ready to turn, which it's doing anyway all the time. It doesn't stay in reverse. And yeah, heading toward a new cycle in the Fool, not quite there yet. The World card in reverse is validating that, yeah, there's still some obstacles that are being worked out. There might, again, be some karmic situations, things that are still going on because, again, including travel that hasn't been worked out, should that be the case. And commitment is here in the Lover's card. And again, it's really super validating for me that this is someone you love that loves you too. There is a coming together energy here. This person is in a self-actualization energy. This is definitely love. This is just really clear. But it's also a validation that the issues that are, I don't want to say plaguing this connection, but that are here, things are coming to the surface. Things are completing, and there is there's movement for sure around it, but there's also movement around communication. Feelings are revealed here. The Emperor, the Moon in reverse, the Two of Cups. Around it, the Hierophant and the Upright and the Lover's card, Judgment. If you are already in a situation of a pause or a breakup, no contact, no communication, and separation, there's definitely an energy here of reconciliation. And they do have an apology to make. Everything's getting aired out. The truth is here. You're hearing a lot of it, and more of it is coming. If you are in an energy of closure, that is here. I just don't think it's for everyone, but it does come through, which we've talked about. So the Knight is here. That's really interesting because it's really validating around the Moon in reverse and the fact that we're not quite in that Sun in the upright energy yet, which is things being revealed and a possibility, well, not just a possibility, but of things working out, whatever that outcome might be. But the possibility that it's together is what I want to say. Should that be? Why am I still shuffling cards that already came down? Oracle. Coming out of the fog, we see the crow here flying up above the clouds. This is where it's been, lack of clarity. The Moon in reverse energy. And it's really strongly connecting around this person, I feel like not bringing it. So they're getting it, and that's coming to you. And maybe you're expecting this communication, maybe you're not, but just prepare in case you're not. In particular, if you can see them, just so you know, like a heads up kind of energy. Stability is coming in. Why do I keep shuffling these? I think it's just a matter of, I don't know, just they're in my hand. So stability came in teamwork. The teamwork connects directly with the Three of Pentacles. That is an energy of like collaboration coming together here. It's like things also, this is where I feel like things stabilizing, the weight on somebody you can count on and all the hard work paying off. Like the patient energy around this person is super strong. So just about whatever connection you're in, but also a validation if you are a twin flame. It's like things are moving in general, but we're also seeing the poppies. And for me, that's a strong validation around the apology that's also here. And for some of you, that's really connected to this is why it's taking so long. So somebody taking this opportunity, which we've already gone over, the window of opportunity for communication is super strong as I channel for you. And it's quite literally taking this opportunity to communicate again. So if they're in this energy too, and there's just a strong pull toward breaking a silence or ending no contact. So if it is at a particular event, I want to validate that. But it could be just around voicemails. So rain is also here. And yeah, here it is. Forgiveness. Please forgive me. So that for sure is connecting to whatever has been going on. What do they need to apologize for? Because it's here. Again, that's so specific to you. Is it just the delay? Is it more? I think that's specific to you. Because it's all here, including the delay, judgment. Because there is a big forgiveness energy in there. And it's on the other end of that major arcana is the World card in reverse. So a validation that things have not completed in that energy. Again, connecting to the two of you, but also around some external stuff like life situations. Nature is here. The crow is surrounded by dandelions. That's an energy. I mean, this is like wishes all around. They haven't been blown, like wishes haven't been made. Nature, you think of nature and the earth energy, and you think of where they're growing out of the ground, the earth. That's the commitment energy that can be around roots that somebody's in, or that the two of you had, or that you've been waiting to build or to put down, I guess you could say. Long-term energy, marriage. It's all here for sure also in the Lover's card. Insight. On the other end of rain with fog in the middle, so it's like coming out of that fog we can see, and the insight connects me with the third eye chakra, which is this moon energy in particular in reverse, the self-awareness, what's coming to the surface to see. They're literally putting rocks down in this water, as you can see in the jar. And the oracle that I'm reading from today, here at the Tarot Closet, to raise up the water to the jar so that they can see better. And this rain energy also connecting with the water around emotions. There's a rainbow here and they're clear. They're not in it. So it's like that ending. It really is just so in alignment with the astrological energy as I channel for you. And the last two, perspective and adventure. So it's, look, there's the poppies as well. And so I just want to validate if it's someone that you've been in this energy with, it's like things are going to be resolved. There's like things are contracts, paperwork, that sort of thing. But again, for a lot of you, it's around third party, whether it's you, this person, or both of you. That's coming to a close. And look, there's also dandelions all around here too. The wish energy connecting to the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Like they're finally, there's a choice being made here. There's decisions being made here. Yeah, I mean, and it's connecting to this energy again of the Two of Cups, the two of you. And that's also Hangman energy. So it's like getting out of the Hangman. Because things have been, I feel like, and only time will tell kind of energy. It's been uncertain. There's been indecision, inaction. It's like coming out of there and going into the Death card, which is where you go. And there's major changes. There's endings. There's rebirth. There's transformational energy. Super strongly connected with third-party energy, whether it's money, paperwork, people. But also connected to the energy here of this, of where things have been. You know, because look, they have a key. That could be literal, by the way, connected to a dwelling, but that's insight. That's unlocking a door. What's behind the door? Forgiveness. There's love here. There's friendship here. There are two crows here. Again, one holding on to the key. It's connected directly to judgment. Also here with the Lover's card, where you both are. And by the way, you're both here in the Lover's card and also that Devil card energy. So a really clear indication of the attachment that is here. However you want to see that is going to be specific to your situation. But coming out of this perspective card, again, that's the Hangman energy, which is Pisces energy, which Mercury retrograde is under as I channel. Again, and it's all this stuff surfacing. And it's around timing for me. And it came here with adventure, which does put us into the Fool energy. So validating, more energy validating that we're coming out of that World card in reverse, the end of a cycle, and moving toward this energy of a new path, a new adventure, together or apart. Decisions have been made and decisions are still being made, but it's clearly the end of the cycle where things have been. Libra. Let's bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self, and see what is coming. Whoa, through here today. How many is that? Okay, those are yours. Remember, the playlists are linked in the video description, today's video description, and also on the playlist tab here at the Tarot Closet. I am so sorry. I tell you what, that's also here on the Eight of Swords in reverse. So that is a very strong apology. What that is for is so specific to you. For a lot of you, it's around why it's taking so long. But that could be connecting to other things as well. Look, also sorry that I didn't reply. And here on Justice in reverse, which is your energy, Libra. So they want you to know they heard your song today. I heard our song today. Just came in. I feel like I've known you forever. That's soul connection energy, and it is connecting to the Two of Cups. And by the way, the Lover's card as well. The soulmate energy, the soul connection energy is very strong. Yeah. And here, look at the validation. You are my soulmate. So how they're seeing it is really super strongly coming in. They're asking, do you love me, Libra? Wanting you to know your heart belongs to them. You are my soulmate. My heart belongs to you. Right here on the Lover's card. I write messages in my head over and over. And I have been. Yeah, look at this. My gosh. I write messages that I never send to. You mean a lot to me. So by the way, that was coming in really strongly connecting not just to the Emperor who just came out of their swan, which, by the way, the 2 swans are here in the King of Cups, and that's a strong soul connection energy for me here at the Tarot Closet. But also connecting with this night energy. So like awake at night, you know, looking at things. I have so many regrets. Seeing things in a different way, insights. These messages are just coming really directly to you as well. And here's the last message, which is telling, but also like really connecting to where this has been around communication. I want to talk, but I'm scared. So this is where it's been, I feel like. And in light of this astrological energy, it's just a very strong push. Like you almost can't help it. Look, here's the moon. You know, what's about to be revealed there in reverse. There, it's being revealed to them, the truth and clarity, how they feel, things that were done. But it's also coming through to you here. And the opportunity they're going to take very likely here for some kind of real-time communication, whether you can see each other or it's around messages, phone calls, and whatnot. Beautiful Libra, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.